6 things confident women do differently that men love. Have you ever noticed how some women seem to just light up a room with their confidence? There's something magnetic about them that draws people in. Today, we're diving into 6 things confident women do differently that men absolutely love. These are subtle yet powerful habits, and trust me, number 5 will surprise you. It's one that often gets overlooked but makes all the difference. Stick around because you don't want to miss it. These aren't just traits that men find attractive, but they're the foundation for building healthy, lasting relationships. So, if you want to discover what makes confident women stand out, let's dive right in. Number 1, they own their space. Confident women have an undeniable presence when they walk into a room. It's not about being the loudest or the flashiest, it's about how they carry themselves. They stand tall, make eye contact, and use body language that communicates self-assuredness. You can tell that they're comfortable in their own skin because they don't feel the need to shrink themselves or fade into the background. Whether they're sitting at a meeting or mingling at a social event, they hold their space with grace and authority. Why men love it. This type of presence is incredibly attractive to men because it exudes comfort and confidence. When a woman owns her space, it shows she values herself and doesn't rely on anyone else to validate her existence. Men are drawn to this because it signals that she's independent and secure in who she is, which eliminates any unnecessary power dynamics. It's also a sign of emotional stability. Men appreciate being with someone who isn't insecure about their presence in social situations. Next time you walk into a room, practice standing tall, pulling your shoulders back, and making direct eye contact. Notice how this simple shift changes not only the way others perceive you, but how you feel about yourself. Confidence is often conveyed non-verbally, and learning to own your space can create a powerful first impression. Number 2, they embrace their imperfections. No one is perfect, and confident women understand this better than anyone. They've made peace with their imperfections and don't try to hide them. Whether it's a physical trait or a personality quirk, they own it with pride. Instead of stressing over every little flaw, they focus on their strengths and accept that being human beings means being imperfect. It's not about ignoring their flaws, but learning to love themselves in spite of them. Why men love it. This self-acceptance is both refreshing and attractive. When a woman is comfortable with her imperfections, it takes the pressure off those around her to be perfect as well. It creates a space for authenticity in the relationship where both people can be their true selves. Men appreciate this because it eliminates the exhausting need for constant validation. When a woman can laugh at her mistakes or admit when she doesn't know something, it makes her more relatable and real. This kind of confidence radiates from within and draws people closer. Number 3, they're decisive. Confident women are decisive. They don't second-guess themselves endlessly or get caught in the trap of overthinking every decision. Whether it's something as simple as choosing a restaurant for dinner or as complex as making a career move, they trust their instincts and make choices with conviction. Even when they don't have all the information or the outcome isn't guaranteed, they stand by their decisions. This decisiveness is grounded in self-belief and an understanding that no choice is without risk, but that's part of the growth process. Why men love it. Men love this decisiveness because indecision can be frustrating. A woman who knows what she wants and goes after it is incredibly attractive. It shows a sense of confidence in her ability to handle whatever comes her way, and that's a trait men deeply admire. It also makes relationships smoother. Instead of long back and forths about small decisions, a confident woman is decisive, making the dynamic less stressful and more balanced. If you're someone who struggles with decision-making, start small. Practice making quick choices in everyday situations without overanalyzing them. Remember, confidence doesn't come from always being right. It comes from taking action and learning from the outcomes, regardless of the result. The more decisions you make, the more decisive and confident you'll become over time. Number 4, they have a passionate life outside of relationships. Confident women don't center their entire world around a relationship. While they value and nurture their romantic connections, they understand that a fulfilling life includes more than just one person. They have their own passions, hobbies, and goals that they pursue with enthusiasm. Whether it's a career, a creative outlet, or a personal project, these pursuits give them a sense of purpose and excitement that extends beyond their romantic life. Their lives are enriched by activities that fuel their personal growth, making them more well-rounded and content. Why men love it. Men are drawn to women who are independent and passionate about their own lives. This independence shows that she's not relying on a relationship to provide all her happiness, which removes a lot of pressure from the relationship itself. A woman who brings her own excitement into the relationship also keeps things fresh and interesting, allowing the partnership to grow without becoming overly dependent or stagnant. Maybe she's into photography and loves capturing the beauty of everyday life, or perhaps she's dedicated to running her own business. It could be that she's constantly learning new skills or exploring new places. Whatever the passion, it's her drive and excitement that stand out. A woman who has interest and goals outside of a relationship is someone who's continually growing, and that growth is magnetic to men. What's one passion you've been meaning to pursue but haven't yet? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how you plan to embrace that side of yourself. Number 5, they lift others up. Confident women don't feel threatened by the success, happiness, or strengths of others. Instead, they celebrate it. They're secure in themselves and understand that lifting others up doesn't take away from their own value. Whether it's their partner, friends, or colleagues, they offer genuine support and encouragement. Rather than viewing others' achievements as a competition, they see it as an opportunity to inspire and grow together. This positive mindset creates a nurturing environment in all their relationships. Why men love it. A woman who lifts others up is seen as a strong and empowering partner. Men love being with someone who is not only confident in her own abilities, but also eager to support and celebrate their successes. It's a refreshing change from the insecurity that can lead to jealousy or comparison. For example, she'll be her partner's biggest cheerleader when he achieves a new milestone, whether it's landing a promotion, completing a personal goal, or simply having a good day. Instead of competing, she celebrates with him, showing that she's invested in his happiness as much as her own. That kind of selflessness combined with confidence is something that men truly appreciate in a partner. Number 6, they set and enforce boundaries. This is one of the most crucial things confident women do. They set clear boundaries and stick to them. When in romantic relationships, friendships, or work environments, they know how to protect their mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Confident women aren't afraid to say no when something doesn't align with their values or needs. They're firm but respectful when asserting their boundaries, ensuring that their peace of mind is a priority. Setting boundaries isn't about being rigid or controlling, it's about self-respect and maintaining balance in life. Why men love it. Men respect women who know their worth and aren't afraid to assert their needs. Clear boundaries create a dynamic of mutual respect, which is the foundation of any strong relationship. When a woman communicates her limits and expectations, it takes the guesswork out of the relationship and allows both partners to navigate their connection with more clarity and understanding. A woman who knows how to protect her peace sends a message that she values herself, and that's incredibly attractive. For example, think of a woman who politely declines last-minute plans because she's made time for herself or has other commitments. Or the woman who communicates when something isn't working for her in a relationship rather than letting it fester. These actions show that she's not willing to sacrifice her well-being or compromise on her values just to please others. Her boundaries are a form of self-care, and men appreciate the stability that comes from being with someone who knows what they need and isn't afraid to ask for it. Thanks for watching.